Hey there all you Habs fans, and welcome to Talking Habs with Rick. In this video I will be previewing the game between the Coyotes and the Habs in Montreal. It's the last game for both teams before the All-Star break, and it's the last day for any games before the All-Star break. Okay, let's get into it. Anyways, before we do get into it, I would like to ask you to please subscribe and, have I got that right? Yeah, ring the bell in this corner, little bell there. It'll notify you of all my videos. Thank you very much. Okay, so the Arizona Coyotes are in town tonight, which means it's the first time back in town for Alex Galchenyuk. Chucky's been finding his game of late with, I'm not sure if it's 13 or 14 points in his last 12 games. I saw him interviewed just before preparing for this video, and he says he's excited to be back, etc., etc. Exactly what you'd expect him to say. And Coach Tocchet is saying good things, as are his teammates. I saw, I think, Ekman Larson, and I can't remember who else, and they said he's doing a good job. They're happy with him and all that stuff, that kind of stuff. So the Habs were working on the power play at practice Tuesday morning, with Coach Julian taking the reins. I'm not sure who's been coaching the power play, but I guess Julian has decided that he's going to coach it for now to get it back on track. So he took the reins to run the practice. So I don't know any more than that, but let's hope we start seeing some kind of improvement, and soon, to the last place overall power play in the league. That's right, we're the last overall in the league. Not good. So it looks like Hudon will be back on the third line until Byron comes back, which he'll be back after the All-Star break. And he'll be with Kokoniemi and Armia. And it'll be either Pekka or Chaput centering the fourth line. I think both of them were spent some time in practice at that spot. No changes on defense, and it looks like Price, the likely starter, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm shooting this the previous night, so if I make that mistake, I apologize. Okay, so Arizona's also here on the second game of a back-to-back, and they're playing, since I'm shooting this tonight, they're playing, Ottawa tonight, which will be, game day will be last night, and they're in Montreal Wednesday night. They come into the Ottawa game 5-3-2 in their last 10, and having won their last one, so they're on a one-game streak. They've scored 128 goals for, and they have 138 goals against. Montreal is 6-4-0 coming into this game, and they're on a one-game slide with 150 goals for and 148 goals against. Montreal's also 11-9-0 against the West, and Arizona is 8-11-3 against the East. The Coyotes' power play is a little bit better. I think 6 points better than Montreal's, and the penalty kill is 8 points better than Montreal's, which is substantial enough. So they're a little bit better. Their power play is not the best in the league, but not the worst, and penalty kill is not bad. It's pretty decent. I think it's 87%, which is pretty decent. So I can see this game coming down to special teams and goaltending. And after the Philly game, who knows which team that'll be. So it could either be a 2-1 game, could go either way. I lean to Montreal because of Price, and they're at home. And I almost hope we get outshot, as it seems we play better under pressure. Plus, I think Price likes the workload right now, especially since he's been really playing well. He's really been solid in this last stretch of games. So I'd be interested to know what you guys think of the score. What do you guys think the score will be? If you don't agree, let me know. I'd appreciate that. You can just leave a comment in the comment section below. I check that out. So I'm going to say 2-1 Montreal. I think it'll be low scoring. And with Price in net, Montreal should come out ahead. I'm looking to see, I have a feeling it's going to be Domi and Gallagher with the goals for Montreal, and Ekman Larson for the Coyotes. And how's that for a specific prediction? Giving you the goal scorers too. Like that's going to happen, right? Okay, let's take a quick look at the board. The Coyotes are 22, 22, and 4, and they're 7th in the Pacific. And the Habs are 27, 18, and 5, and they're still 4th in the Pacific. But I think they're tied with Boston, points-wise. I'm not sure why it's 3 and 4, but I guess Boston might have one more game won. We have... Anyways, this works somehow. The goal scorers are points getters for Coyotes. Keller, 11, 23, 34. Ekman Larson, 6-20 for 26. Galchenyuk has 8 goals, 17 assists for 25 points. Schmaltz has 7 goals, 18 assists for 25 points. And Stepan has 9 goals, 13 assists for 22 points. This is a guess on my part. I'm not sure who's in nets for Coyotes. I couldn't find out anywhere. So I'm thinking Kemper. And I'm not sure if he's injured. I know they've gone through a few goalies, so I don't know who's back, who's not. So if it's Kemper, he's 10, 11, and 4 with a 1 shutout and a 2.66 goals against and a 9.14 save percentage. On the Habs side, Domi at 16 and 28 for 44. Tatar 16 and 21 for 37. Excuse me. Drouin has 13 and 23 for 36. Petrie has 10 and 24 for 34. And Deneau has 8 and 25 for 33. Price, and it should be Price because that's what I know is that he was leading. I don't know how they tell from the practice, but what I saw, he was listed as the goalie. He's 19, 13, and 4 with 3 shutouts. He's got a 2.60 goals against and a 9.14 save percentage. Very similar numbers to Kemper, although I'm quite sure Price has played more games. So let's see now. The Coyotes have scored goals for per game 2.6, goals against 2.9. The Habs have goals for and goals against 3.0. So they're scoring 3 and giving up 3. The Coyotes' power play is at 18.1%, and the penalty kill is at 87.2, which is pretty good. And they're at 105.3, so they're doing fine overall. The Habs are at a god-awful 12.6% power play, and a creeping up slowly 79.8% penalty kill for a grand total of 92.4, and once again, got to come up 10 points still. So that's the numbers there. So there you go. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below, and please like and subscribe and ring that bell. I hope I'm getting in the right corner. If not, it's in that corner, but I think it's in that corner. And that'll let you know, notify you when I release a video. And if you didn't like the video, I'm not stopping you, please hit dislike. That's what it's there for. You're always free to do that. I hope I'm not causing people to dislike, but you can't please everybody. So what are you going to do, right? Okay, so I'll be back for the post-game show after the game. Not too long after the game, usually within an hour or so. And it'll be right here at the #1 hockey channel in my apartment, Talking Habs with Rick. Have a good night. Bye. Or not a good night. I know I'm filming it at night, but have a good day. And I'll see you after the game. Bye.